Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, Trine Divine Tarot. I'm Trine. I'm here to do a bonus love reading for you today. How you all doing? I miss you guys. Let's get right into your reading. Ooh, there might be an arrival. I don't know if you've heard that plane. It was pretty loud. You might be getting a visit, a little pop-in, a little message. I don't know. All right, let's see. 2 overall energies in love for the Taurus. Okay, judgment. Judgment is here. So somebody has made a decision. Somebody has finally, after being on the fence for quite some time, somebody's making a move, okay? Or, I mean, there's a situation that's being under judgment. Okay, we'll see. Another one for the Taurus in love. Okay, we have thorns. Okay. So somebody's deciding to stop holding themselves back and holding themselves back from their happiness, okay? There was a decision that had to be made. There was a change of perspective that had to be involved. Somebody didn't have all the information they needed to make a decision at the time, but I feel like all that they need has been presented to them, okay? There's a situation under judgment. You might have been feeling restricted or held back or something like that. Let's see what the issue is. Or the energy is very strange today. I'm just going to admit that, okay? I've tried to do this reading a couple times, and there's just this weird, I don't know, there's a weird energy in the air, okay? It says judgment. Soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. Okay. So somebody knows what to do in their soul, but they've been scared to do it, okay? Quite possibly. It says thorns. Weathering the challenge ahead will bring in a new and positive future. Okay. Weathering the storms ahead will Weathering the challenge ahead will bring in a new and positive future. Okay. So somebody was holding off. Somebody could have had a multitude of things going on and couldn't make a move because of all this other stuff that was going on that was restricting them, that was holding them back. I'm just going to say it. Somebody might be going to jail. Okay, we have judgment and we have the thorns. Okay, we'll see. Oh, I know we had that love is a battlefield energy. Okay, so War of the Roses. All right, why is judgment here? Why is thorns here for the Taurus read? Oh, okay, we have the Hierophant, a spiritual warrior, a spiritual leader. Okay, so this is protection coming in from your spiritual team. Maybe somebody was casting judgment on your spiritual practices. Maybe something about a spiritual path, but something about a church, an organization. Okay, why is thorns here? Why is this restriction? Why is thorns here for the Taurus read? This guy loves to come out for the Taurus reads, okay? So we have King Cocktail here. We have the King of Fire, Passion, and Desire. All right, could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Maybe this is a plan that is devised or something. Okay, or somebody wants to take action, but they might be in a relationship or a marriage already, okay? Or somebody caught that somebody that was acting like a Don Juan actually is married or something, okay? Somebody's like bound by their contract. Let's see. Why is judgment and thorns here? Okay, they're trying to make you see something about a masculine energy. Okay, the heavens are opening up. And they're trying to show you some sort of a red flag, okay? Or somebody's trying to get your attention. You need to see something. Okay, something about distance. Somebody's this is about a choice as well, okay? The Two of Wands is about a decision, a choice between two. Somebody couldn't make up the decision. Somebody has to leave a situation behind if they want a new beginning somewhere else, and they've been reluctant to do it, and it's been some time. Like somebody wants to be single and free and appear as the King of Wands, but they might be contractually bound. Okay. Why is the Thorns here? Why is the King of Wands here? We have a messenger, okay? The King of Wands with the Page of Wands. This could, okay. So they want to reach out. They want to message someone. They want to see how it goes, but they refrain from doing it. They have to be more in this King of Wands energy. They're just acting as the page instead, okay? Showing little to no effort, but I feel like they are going to try to break the ice some way, somehow, with some sort of sweet message or some sort of sweet gesture, okay? They have deep feelings for somebody. Yeah, they're highly attracted, if anything else, okay? Like somebody's caught this person's attention and they might be a little obsessed. They're obsessed because there's not much that they can do about it, okay? So they're festering in these thorns, trying to figure out a way when they know what they have to do. And what they have to do is quite difficult, okay? Somebody is on the fence of signing those divorce papers or whatever it is to free themselves out of some sort of contract. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. Okay. I said a contract. Here we go with the legal system. We have Lady Justice here. We have the energy of karma. Okay. This will balance the scales. Somebody wants out of a contract because they feel like they found their match, and their match isn't the person that they're with at the time right now, okay? Oh, here it is again. All right. Ooh. Somebody might really, I'm sorry, I have to say it, but somebody might be getting incarcerated or coming out of incarceration. Okay, these are two cards of feeling restricted, against your will. Okay, well, the Eight of Swords is prison. Okay, that's the word in the description. Prison of your own making. Okay. So somebody could be in a prison of their own making, or somebody was caught up doing something and they might be dealing with legal issues. Okay. If you haven't heard from your person, maybe they were hiding something from you. Maybe they didn't want to bother you or worry you with their problems. Maybe they had all this going on in the background and you had no idea. Okay. Oh, one more. Oh, we have the Queen of Fire. Oh, yeah. So somebody feels like this is a match made in heaven or a match made in hell. Okay. Because we have the King and the Queen of Fire here. Somebody's highly attracted. This is a very highly attracted couple. This is a power couple. This is like a high priest, high priestess energy. These are counterparts. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups that wants to get, this is somebody's wish fulfillment. This is somebody's wish fulfillment. Somebody's seeing somebody as their counterpart, their equal. Okay. Somebody's made a decision. Somebody's made a choice in love. Somebody could have been a casual dater or just entertained the notion of love, but didn't actually have commitments. Like I said, a Don Juan energy. Somebody could still be a Don Juan energy and still be married. We see it all the time, okay? But somebody knows that somebody is their wish fulfillment, somebody that they're highly attracted to, somebody that they see that balances their scales, that they feel is like their perfect match, okay? Somebody's made their decision. Somebody's holding up the Ace of Cups. Okay, the Ace of Cups is a love offer. Somebody that feels very, very deeply for someone and they want to extend their cup. They've been keeping tabs on somebody. This is somebody that's infatuated with someone. They could have crossed the line. Okay. Okay, yeah. Somebody's hiding a twin flame connection, or that's how they feel. They've been eating, breathing, and sleeping. The Taurus energy, the collective energy, okay? You both might be highly attracted to each other, or this is their fantasy, okay? Look at these two wolves howling in the night for each other, okay? So somebody really thinks that this is their divine counterpart that they're coming into contact with. Okay, here you are, Taurus, the Empress, the Queen of all queens. They want to come in with a big time love offer. They want to give you the keys to the city. They see you as their match, okay? They want to grow with you. They want to expand with you. They love your nurturing, kind ways, okay? They love that they can't see anyone else that's right for them. They're seeing you as the end all be all, okay? And they want to do whatever it takes. It's like they want to be married to you, but there's something else, like somebody's involved in some sort of other contract. Somebody can't deny their feelings. They've been hiding it as well as they can, but look at the twin flame there. Look who's holding the twin flame. Okay, this King of Wands, okay? It could be a third party, all right? With the wand, the Queen of Wands is holding up, and then that would be 3 wands. Okay. We have the 7 of Swords, a sneaky, shady play. Somebody that's keeping tabs, somebody that's sneaking in and out. Somebody is a secret admirer. Somebody is secretly loving someone from afar. They know that they can't do anything about it because of this other contract that's involved. That's what's been holding the situation back. I don't feel like they're hiding this from you. I don't even know if you know this person is so deeply in love with you. But the person that they're connected to does. Okay? Somebody could have overstepped their bounds, okay? There's a love offer coming in, or they want to present this cup of love to somebody so badly, all right? They're deeply in their feels. They're in the river of feelings. Or somebody has to take a cold shower. Oh my God. Yeah, they're keeping tabs, all right. They are keeping tabs. And maybe illegally as well. That's why something's getting a little dangerous here. But somebody feels like the risk will be worth the reward. I don't mean to laugh, but okay. All right. Be careful who you flirt with, Taurus, okay? You might be flirting with the goddamn fucking devil. I cannot make this shit up. Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's a deep obsession here going on. All right. Somebody keeps fantasizing, you know, doing the dirty deed with the Taurus. Okay. And they hide it. They're fantasizing big time. They go to bed with the Taurus on their mind. They wake up to the Taurus on their mind. They feel like you are a match made in heaven or a match made in hell, whichever one. Okay. They are, if they're, okay, so usually the Emperor or the Empress, there's competition, okay? There's many suitors, there's many that think that they're the Empress counterpart or the Emperor's counterpart. So what this person is trying to do is beat out the competition, okay? This is a slick Rick. This is somebody very sly. This is somebody that wants to win at all costs. This person could be a little dangerous, okay? Oh boy. Okay, so there could be a divorce in play right now. We have the Queen of Swords, or maybe you need to get into your Queen of Swords if I'm speaking with a feminine. Because you need to be a little guarded, because I don't know if you know exactly who this person is at this point. Okay? I'm getting like a secret admirer vibe that is obsessed with you. Okay. We have the Knight of Wands. Now we have all we have a fire family, okay? We have the King. I don't know if I've seen a reading like this. We have the King of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands, okay? And now we have the Page of Wands, okay? So somebody's fantasizing about starting a family, having a family. Okay. Somebody wants to get this rocking and rolling. Okay, okay, so we have a conflict here, a dilemma, a conflict, a problem. Like this is what somebody's envisioning. So this is what somebody is desiring hardcore here. This Two of Cups energy, this divine connection, this union, they feel it very deeply, but it keeps on intensifying because somebody can't do much about it because there's something that's contractually binding them, okay? Some sort of government contract, okay? Or I don't know what the fuck that is. This is craziness, all right? We have the Five of Cups. Somebody is sorry. Somebody's in regret. Somebody might have tried to come forward 3 times and broke their own heart because they backed away. Somebody knows who their Two of Cups is. Okay. Or somebody's feels guilty walking away from something to align with their Two of Cups. All right. I'm going to put that deck down, okay? What the fuck? All right. Okay, I'm just reading the message as I need to read it today, okay? I don't have a script. I don't have an agenda. The read is what it is when I read it. All right. What else can we tell the Taurus? Okay. Yeah, you could have been Taurus. Okay, Taurus is a little flirtatious, okay? The Taurus energy is flirtatious. Because you are okay, you're not even trying. That's just how you come off, okay? It's like you're guarded. I mean, you can get into your Queen of Swords, or maybe that's what, like I said, you have to be in right now to be careful about this energy. But you're usually nice and kind to everybody, and somebody might take your nice and kindness as flirtatious, okay? So just the words that are coming in, like flirting with disaster, okay? Like, okay. Oh boy. All right. What is this shit for the Taurus reading? Oh, another devilish card. We have deception. Okay, false illusion, scarcity mentality, falling into bad habits. Okay, so there's some sort of deception. What's the deception? What is the deception? Okay. What is the deception? Whoa. We have confession. Okay. Releasing a secret, pursuing virtue through honesty. Okay. So, okay. Something about, it says bank failure, but I'm just getting the message of failure. Okay. Somebody feels if they were to come at somebody out of secret admirer energy and actually come to somebody, it would be a fail. Okay. If they released, you know, that love that they've been harboring for somebody. Okay. Because we have false illusions here. Like I said, this is, what is false illusions here? Why is deception? What is this? Twin flame. Twin flame. Okay. So somebody thinks somebody is their twin flame, and I don't know if both parties involved feel the same way about each other, okay? But somebody swears that they do. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, okay? Twin flame energy. Somebody feels somebody strongly is their twin flame. But Taurus, to be honest, I don't even know if you know of this person. I don't even know if you know how deeply their feelings really run, that they form some sort of attachment or obsession with you, okay? It says twin flame, a spiritual connection between you and your twin flame. What was I saying? I feel like it's coming from a masculine energy. Okay, let's see. Okay, also, if somebody tried to come towards you, it was they did it, their energy was cloaked. And maybe they did try to come, it just didn't go, it wasn't well received, it wasn't what it was. Okay. It says, I hate nothing about you. But look at this guy is eating his Frosted Flakes in the dark, okay? Remember those guys? Okay, like, this person is kind of incognito in the shadow and he's staring at something, okay? He's staring at the news feed, or I don't know. All right, another one. For the Taurus in love. Okay, manifestation, law of attraction, thoughts become things. So somebody wants to manifest this love connection. They're going to be coming out with it. There's some sort of secret admirer that has an obsession with you that's coming out of the woodwork, okay? You might find them to be highly attractive, but to be honest, in this reading, I do not think you know. Maybe you know of them, but you have no idea that they harbor these feelings for you, okay? It's very intense. All right. Another one for the Taurus. Okay. Somebody's coming in to test the waters. It says pregnancy test. I don't know what this pregnancy test card has been coming out frequently in my readings, but I'm just seeing the word test, and that's what I'm taking. Okay, unsure. It says pregnancy scare. It says positive or negative. So I just feel like somebody wants to test the waters, but they're being deceptive. That's why the deception card is, but they're being deceptive. Like their motives are cloaked, okay? Like somebody wants to be in your energy field and they think that it's safer to cloak their energy so you don't know what their intentions are. Or this is like, I don't know how to explain it. Okay, I'm trying to do the best that I can. All right, let's see, what else? Red lipstick stains. Okay, this would be the Ace of Wands, or this is a cheater's card, or this is sexy time, this is passion. All right, you put that red lipstick on when you're going out for a night on the town. You want to paint the town red or something like that. Okay. There's just like somebody's overwhelmed and obsessed with somebody that they find extremely attractive. Okay, and they're going to start dropping the hints very, very soon here, because they feel like you are their match made in heaven. Okay, or they feel like this is a soulmate connection, a twin flame connection, but they're having a hard time expressing it because they, I feel, are still contractually bound somewhere. Okay. One more of these for the Taurus. Oh, soulmate, I can't make it up. Soulmate is here. The divine will provide you with love when you are ready. Okay. Okay, fantasy. I can't make it up. It says fantasy. Okay. Fulfilling. It says fulfilling a fantasy. Do you see this picture? Okay, two naked two naked people dancing around the fire. Okay, steaming up the place. Okay. Oh my God. All right. This motherfucker wants it. They want it bad. They want it so bad. They're about to jump out their seat. Okay. It says expect a new beginning. They might be visually trying to have children, or wanting to bring children, or like bringing families together, or whatever this case is. Okay, expect a new beginning. Also, that's the energy of the Empress. Okay, so somebody's infatuated with this situation, and their love for somebody just intensifies the more that they hold back. And it's so intense for this person at this moment that bringing this into reality is terrifying. Okay, to come out with it, to okay, but I feel like they're going to try. They're going to make like an official attempt that would bring in a shift and a new beginning. One more of these for the Taurus. What else can I say? Passion, fire, and desire is here again. Oh my God. Don't be afraid to fail. What did I say? Failure was here. They're afraid to fail. They're afraid that the feeling wouldn't be mutual. They built it up so much in their head and in their heart that if it doesn't pan out to be what they were fantasizing it to be, it might devastate somebody. I don't know. Okay, somebody is definitely obsessed with their person. Okay. And in their mind, you're obsessed with them as well. Okay. Or they want you to be. Okay. All right. Passion. Don't be afraid to fail. Follow what your heart makes you happy. I don't know why I keep wanting to do this deck. Oh. Spread your wings and fly. Confidence that leads to freedom and growth. So somebody's going to take a leap of faith. Okay. Spread your wings and fly. Confidence that leads to freedom and growth. Okay. To expansion. Empress energy. It says pay attention. Look out for signs from the divine. Acknowledge red flags. All right. Let me get the fuck out of this side. All right. Oh. I'm just going to do this real fast. Okay. The person on Taurus's mind. How does the person on Taurus's mind feel about them? They want to come in with a love offer. All right. Here he is again. The page. I'm sorry. The Knight of Cups. They want to come in. They want to make their presence known. They want to make their intentions known. And they want to arrive, even though they're full of passion, fire, and desire. They're going to cool off a little bit and maybe address you as the King of Cups in a very romantic way. Okay. Here it is again, the Hierophant, where that came out at the very beginning. I can't make it up. 2 different decks. Okay, what do you want me to do? Okay. There's either they're visualizing a life with you, and you're the one for them. They want to get married. They want to lock it down. You have the key to their heart. Or you both nasty. Okay. You both might be in relationships and falling for each other. I don't know. You both could be caught up. You both could be married. I don't know. But there is some sort of, this is what they're envisioning. Okay, or somebody has a legal attachment someplace else as well. Okay, what else is this? Okay, they might be coming. Okay, so I feel like somebody's in a rocky relationship and they're trying to free themselves and bring that to an end. Okay, and being in this little fantasy land, I think, is helping them. Okay, cut the cord. All right, we have the Scorpio energy here that brings endings. And then we have somebody that's unstable, somebody that's not on stable ground, somebody that is releasing a toxic situation, okay? Or that's somebody that's juggling too, off balance, okay? How does Taurus's person feel about them? One more. Okay. they feel betrayed, or they feel like it's over. It's the Ten of Swords here. They feel like there's nothing they can do about it. Or like I said, they're bringing an ending to a certain situation that's unstable. Okay, we have 2 cards of bringing an ending. Okay, with the Ten of Swords, and we have the Death card. Okay. Ooh, I don't like that energy either. Okay. We have the Spy card, and we have the High Priestess. Okay. So you could have this intuitive feeling that somebody's trying to latch onto your energetic field. All right. Or you're a highly intuitive spiritualist. Okay. Okay. Somebody's trying to keep this situation under wraps, a secret. They're trying to keep their spying and their prying a secret, okay? But I feel like you have intuitively known, or if you're tuning into my channel, you're getting the message, you're getting the tea, as they say, okay? How does Taurus feel about this person? How does Taurus feel about this person? Okay, you're holding back. I don't know if you feel, you might be closed off, you might be in protective mode, you might be thinking it over, you might be just tending to those things that you hold dearest to you, and that's what has your attention. But the Four of Pentacles is here, okay? So it's like not making a move, okay? Or you're not aware, or something like that, okay? What is the Taurus energy towards this situation? Okay, the truth. Okay, the truth shall set you free. Okay. There's clarity coming. There's truth. There's a conversation. Or you're being advised to cut this energy off. Okay. I'm also feeling Archangel Michael's sword. Okay. The sword of protection. Okay, because it's crowned. Okay. How does Taurus feel about this situation? Okay, the Queen of Cups. Okay. So, loving, kind-hearted nature, that is an aspect of the Empress energy, okay? Hold back this love offer, or hold back this love exchange until you get the truth. Okay? All right. One more for how Taurus feels about this situation. Oh, the Emperor. The counterpart to the Empress. Okay? The Taurus is holding out for her counterpart, the Emperor. Okay? If that ain't it, okay, that's who she's holding out for. She's holding out for her counterpart, the Emperor. The Empress is holding out for they're both rare finds. Okay, it's something you don't come across every day. All right. Look at this Emperor is holding the world. And that is what the Empress represents, Gaia, Mother Earth. That's who he's holding in her hand. And also, look at the cross. Look at the circle. Where's the Empress card? Okay. I don't know if this is the Emperor energy, this King of Wands in the background. But the Empress, what can I say, is holding out until she gets this guy, okay? Or this guy gets this girl, all right? This is the match, okay? So this third party energy could be it, but it also, possibly it's not it, okay? Oh my God, this is going on too far. I did too many cards. What is the love exchange? Okay. Okay. I can't stop thinking about your beauty. So somebody, I told you, passion, fire, and desire. Somebody desires the Empress energy. I mean, they're obsessed with it. Okay, this person's acting stupid now. They're doing stupid shit now. All right, another one. Okay. I'm wrapped up in unhealthy coping mechanisms would be obsession. Okay. Addictions. Oppression. Okay. Possession. Possessiveness, or whatever it's called. All right. You're the best thing that has ever happened to me. Another one for the Taurus. I just want to hear your voice. Somebody could have tapped your phone or something. I don't know. Another one for the Taurus. I fell in love with you the moment we connected. This is why somebody is out of their mind, crazy, in love, obsessed. Because it's an energy they can't shake. And quite possibly they could have been attached to something else at the time. Okay? So this person is really battling their feelings. Okay? And if they weren't contractually bound, you know, they were like tied into something else. Let's see another one. I'm keeping tabs on you. Another one. I'm with them because I couldn't have you. I fucking told you there was another person involved here. I can't stop thinking about you. Another one. This is why this is my closing deck, okay? I know one day we will find our way back to each other, okay? You don't realize how perfect you are to me. I'm going to leave it here for you, Taurus. I hope this message helped you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It helps me out so much. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all that information is in the description box below. Until next time, baby dolls. Ciao.